Welcome to Love Them Knives Studio. LTK here, and are we prepared? No, but we're gonna go anyhow, right? So what did we get? I got this knife in the mail. I gotta move this one along, but I thought it was so cool. I'm throwing it on my camera. You can look or not, but I definitely want to document that I had this knife in my hands. You know, it's a Benchmade 940, and they've made several iterations of them. This one was a special, an exclusive for going gear. Okay, going gear. It has the axis lock. It has a G10 scale with this C-TEK insert that is red. And the thumb studs are red. And the back spacers are red. And the hardware is black. So you got the arrow clip here. You know, some people think that goes into your pocket a little easier because it narrows in here. So whether you want to do that or you can switch it out for another Benchmade clip because they are interchangeable. And this C-TEK, and that's C-TEK, I believe. You know, it's a resin. It's you've got this aluminum mesh embedded in resin, and you can make it probably whatever color you want. This one's red. This one, I don't know if I want it, you know, if I can I do that? Can I freak you out with the light? That's, you know, then that's how it might look in certain light. I don't like to do direct light when I do my reviews because it makes it way over dramatic and a little too shiny off the blade and kind of distracting, but you can check that out. See? On the other side as well, there's your standoffs, your barrel spacers, whatever they're called. Okay, let's go back to normal. So, yes, and it has CPM 20 CV steel in this, okay? So that's an upgraded steel. It has edge retention and corrosion resistance are really excellent on this. So, yeah, that's a big win on this. This is a light knife, and it's a slender knife this way. And it's not, I mean, it's light and it's slender, but it's not tiny. It's not tiny. Gripster, get out here. Misbehaving fool. Okay. And there's the gripster. Yeah, you know, he's a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Not a lot. Let's change our aspect ratio. Pretty daggone close. He's 8 inches, and he's almost 8 inches. 7 3/4, maybe, something like that. We'll check that out right now. Let's do that. Let's get that out of the way. 3.5, basically 3.5. You know, say 89 millimeter length blade, and well, 7 and close to 7/8, 16th shy of it, maybe. So, not quite 20 centimeters, but really, really, really close. And how fat is he? 0.47. That's not terribly fat. 12.2 millimeters. Blade stock, about 3 millimeter. Right there. 0.11, whatever. Might be 0.114, something like that. Very, very light. Very easy to open and close, which you can, of course, you can do with the axis lock. Like that. I'm bouncing it off the stops. It's so easy. Or you can just flick it with your thumb like that. So it's real easy to open, real easy to close, real lightweight, but still a full size, you know, almost 8 inches, almost 3.5 inch blade. I think they try and call it like 3.4 or something. It was Going Gear exclusive, and it's gone. That's what you get when it says going, gone. But I just wanted to put it on my channel. I know it's not an active item now. You could probably pick one up on the secondary market here and there if you want. So, I mean, it's not like they're not available. This one is going to my buddy Linus over in Sweden. I was talking to him the other day. And, you know, I said, would you be interested in a 940? Because Jonathan out on the East Coast is doing some horse trading, and he's either willing to sell or trade. And I said, it's the Going Gear, you know, exclusive. And he says, going, gone. He wants it. So we worked the deal, just came in the other day. Here we go. 740-1701. So just keep that in mind. It's the dash 1701. Yes, it is. Good looking knife. Here's the specs on it that we just went over. Yeah, they're saying 3.4. Okay. They're saying what? 8.6. You know, okay. I think more like maybe 88 instead of 80. But, you know, what's a few millimeters between friends? 115. Yeah, that's right. The length, yeah. And there you go. 2.49 ounces. You know, it's gotten good reviews, this particular knife. I do think it's handsome. You know, red, however you want to do it, blue. They were talking about in the video that I saw from Going Gear when this was being first introduced. And, you know, they've really, you know, on the 940, traditionally, they've done a lot of, like, milling out here. So there's, like, a step down and there's a step down. But here, they just contoured the whole thing. It was different. It's really different. So that's nice. And we have a little bit, I guess, of reinforcement. Let's take a look inside. You know, up around how they do that little, see the stainless? Doesn't really go the full length that I can see. No, it doesn't. And it goes up and supports that axis lock there. So you got that. Axis lock's a great lock. I like it. It's really easy to function with. And, you know, duh. I mean, this is a CPM 20 CV as well. It's a great knife. I always got it on my table to do size comparisons with. And once in a while, I actually carry it. Once in a while. But I mean, I sent this to Benchmade after I got it from Frank because he had tore up the pocket clip. It was a painted one. They gave me a, for free. I mean, I just sent it to them. I paid the shipping up there. I never even paid return shipping, and I didn't pay them a dime. They put a powder-coated clip on here. They took this whole knife apart, put all new internals in it, sharpened the blade, and sent it back. It was like a brand new knife when I got it back. It was crazy. And they put it in a box, which it didn't come from. It didn't come with from Frank. He had just like, psh, throw the box away. First production run. Really? That boy. Got to buy him some books, I'll tell you what. In any case, so, jeez. All right. Any case, yeah, I like this. This is light. I mean, it's a 940. It's a very popular knife. It's a very popular knife. Very light. We were going to weigh it, weren't we? Let's do that while we're thinking about it. I won't take a lot of your time on this. This is kind of a been and gone, but a kind of a retrospective here. 2.5. I think I saw when he weighed it out was 2.4, but so there you go. A little bit of variance in my scales, apparently, and 70 grams. So 2.5, 70 grams. I mean, where are you, lightweight? Lightweight here, he is 2.8. So, but he's a little bit more of a tall knife than this. I mean, check it out. The Mannix, I mean, Mannix is famous for, you know, north-south or east-west territory that he's taken up in the pocket, front to back. This one, no. This is so easy to carry, so light. You know, Great steel. I mean, no wonder everybody jumped all over him. Although, let me see. Did you see that price? I mean, it was 240 bucks. I don't know, but I think these things roll for about 160 or maybe a little less. So, G10, G10. 20 CV, 20 CV. I mean, I like this a little bit more fatty in your hand, and I don't mind a little bit more weight. I think this is maybe 3.8, maybe 4.2. So this is significantly heavier, maybe about almost 2 ounces heavier. But that doesn't bother me. But, you know, I do see the attraction of this. I do like the C-TEK insert. I do like the fact that they changed the 940 when they contoured this and didn't do the kind of the milled step down cutaway thing. Got some jimping back here, but it's a nice looking knife. It's lightweight. Looks to be centered right up. Nice satin grind. Reverse tanto. You know, belly on it. Should be easy to sharpen here. The length of this. So, you know, some degree of piercing if you come at your thing like that. And then definitely a good slicer, but really useful. I don't know how I'd feel about like real heavy use. You know, how much can this G10 withstand? This frame that has a bit of a steel, you know, reinforcement along under here, but it's not huge and it's not thick. So, don't know. Maybe more of a light to medium duty. And, you know, a lot of size for very little weight. So I guess I get the attraction. I'm not usually kind of a small, light knife kind of guy, but this is not necessarily small. But it's really, really light. And I know like the Benchmade bug out, I could, squeeze it like gummy bear. Swear to God. This thing, a lot more structural integrity. Really, for the difference between, what was that thing? Like 1.7? This is 2.4. Although that one, you know, was like 115 bucks. So this is double, more than double the price. If you could get one for the original issue. So, a lot of things to think about. But, you know, this would be my choice between this and the bug out. I mean, super lightweight. The 940, it's just, what a wonderful knife. I like my Contigo better. But this is fine. I mean, my Contigo's a monster with M390. It's a KnifeWorks exclusive. But still, I mean, these are totally different type of situations here. This is a totally different kind of carry. You know, that Contigo, heavy duty, beat, dog, tough. This one, more light to medium. More light to medium. And showy. So, oh well, I'm going to let you go. Here's your 940 1701 everyday carry. Well, only if you have money. And blue class. What do you think? Make your comments below. It's always fun to see the comments in the comment section. Subscribe if you'd like. We've got table sales. We've got giveaways. We've got pass around group. We got Trader's Corner. We got a lot of work we're doing around here in the studio. That is guaranteed. Putting in a lot of hours, doing a lot of research, and, you know, putting some product on the air that, you know, it might be interesting for you to look at, and maybe even my perspective, because I'm not the only guy out there talking about these things. But it's always kind of fun to see 2 or 3 different reviews and kind of see how they react to a knife and what their conclusions are. Good knife, though. Thank you so much for your time. You know what we do on this channel. We love them knives, so stay sharp.